Hello guys, Dale Walker at Whole Shot Performance. It is dark in Nevada. Yeah, the damn daylight savings time. And it is cold. And anyway, decided to get going on Ratzuki a little bit in between moving and everything else. And was going to button up the valve cover about 2 weeks ago and realized that the head I have now is a real early one, and the bolt pattern is different on the inner four bolts, so it was just wonderful. So I got the ratty valve cover, and I bead blasted it, and tried to keep the media from underneath the, getting underneath and all that good stuff. That's why I didn't powder coat it. Every time you tell them something and then they blast that, and then what do you got? You got sand and debris in your aluminum, and that is a real engine killer. So decided to go ahead and do it myself. It'd be tough. You got to be a little careful where you tighten down the bolts. I'll probably use Allen washer under the little Allen, so hopefully they don't spin on me, chip the top. But anyway, I cleaned it up. I did my best, and I just wanted to show you. So had it bead blasted, and yeah, I put 3 coats of Krylon. I use what's compatible. It doesn't matter. That's just the base coat. The Krylon Fusion. Let me show you here. Yeah, Krylon Fusion. It's the latest one with the primer in it. Satin black. And then my go-to that I've painted my bikes with and everything is the Spray Max 2K Glamour Clear. There's an activator. You push a red button on there and it pops the bladder inside, and then you shake it for a few minutes and you're ready to go. And it is good stuff. So anyway, yeah, I just did 3 coats of black, let it sit a full hour, and then I just did 3 coats of the clear, and it looks frickin' bitchin', because let me tell you, right there, pretty much is how it's going to dry. I don't know how well you can see this in the camera. I got my big light here blinding me. But turned out pretty good. I'm just out here. I had to do it on this side, which I hate because of the clear is very toxic. I wear the best mask and everything and open the door and suck it out. Told Lisa to go home, and the dog. But thing's gorgeous. Looks like it just came out of a lake, wet. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. And most importantly, over here, we got junk everywhere because they're moving. Everybody has to have a custom coffee cup, right? This is going to be a Ratzuki coffee cup. That's going to be wonderful. Okay guys, I think this is the finished product. I got my little machined end covers that I made a long time ago, and they're unique. Isn't that beautiful? Unfortunately, this top cover's different. I didn't pay attention to that, so yeah, I'll have to do the cover one day. Luckily, I measured it height-wise. My frames are real tight, and it's about the same. This one might even be just a 1/8 of an inch shorter, measured from the surface of the head to the top of here. And the cover is the same height, about 13 millimeters thick. So I should be okay. That was a worry, but what do you think? It's freaking beautiful. And Ratzuki, I worked on this today. Whoa. Yeah, this thing doesn't pick up the light good. Yeah, there was like little leaves, blue leaves, in the silk screen, and the silver didn't hide them all the way, and I think they look pretty bitchin'. So after I cleared it, they kind of popped. But I just taped that all by hand, tried to do the best I can. Those are the colors of Ratzuki. And like I say, everybody's got to have a custom coffee cup. And I'll get a custom decal made. And 4 coats of clear on that baby. I used the rust up. The SprayMax Clear, by the way, the 2K Clear, kicks off, but you got 24 hours to use it all before it will gel up. So I lucked out, and that's why I had to do this today. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, that's how good you can make a valve cover look. And like I say, it's still better than powder coat as far as them blasting the inside by accident and getting in your motor. All right, have a good one. Cheers. Good job. Bumpy track we got down there though, didn't we, both? Huh? Good job, boy. Bumpy track. Bumpy track. You're out of your fucking mind. That looks like one hell of a ride. Good, I've been here. Okay guys, this is run number 6, which was the last run, total of 6 runs. I made 3 each day. This is the last run on Sunday. I got in the right lane. I should have stuck in the left. It probably would have went about a 790 on this pass in the left lane. Got to remember we're at 4,500 feet, okay? About a half second slow from Sacramento, maybe 4/10, 5/10 at least. But anyway, let's go over this run. So the right lane, I've never really made a hard launch. And this lane is full of bumps where they patched it with cement. And it's like a kind of a mini roller coaster actually. That's what I found out. So here we are at, let me see here. Yeah, right here is where we're about to launch. I dropped the clutch on this one and see it pulled the motor way down to, it didn't bog completely, but yeah, it's way down to 4 grand, see? So what I did is I went out on the timing of just a half a second on the progressive box, but like I say, I can only start at 20%, and that's not enough because it hooked pretty good and it pulled the motor down. And then I got into the bumps. You know, you think this is almost a shift, and it's not. The wheel's spinning. Okay, this was 830, but the thing out the back door went 174 miles an hour. That's flying for up here. So here's your second gear shift. Okay, here's third gear. And the air fuel's pretty decent right now. I can still take more fuel out of it. See it up on the top right. It's rich, but probably not enough to slow it down. I'd like to see that about 11.5, 11.8, and we'll get there. It just takes a lot more testing. Okay, and here we go. We're in fourth gear now. I just hit the shift point at 11.3, which is good. Okay, fourth gear. All right, see the air fuel and the RPM. And I'm all settled in there, and I usually like to short shift it just a hair. So I hit that shift pretty nice. 10.9, 10.7. Okay, now we're in high gear, and the thing was calm. It was real good conditions. If that lane was smooth, it would have been in the 7s. And now the thing's motoring, it was just pulling so nice. This bike's really stable. You know, once it gets rolling. And we're going. See the RPM on the left top and the air fuel. Okay, and then right here is where we're at the lights. And look at that, that's perfect. This is the gearing from the old days. The old days had no computer, had no data like this, nothing. And this is exact gearing I used to run, and now you can see why. Okay, it's going 174 right here, and it's 11,000, and the motor definitely has over rev to go to 12. So this gearing is good. I'm going to keep it on there because this is the one that always launched good. But what we need to do is I need to come up on the RPM a little bit, or probably just the nitrous hit harder, so we can keep the launch bog somewhere between 6,400 and probably 7,000 max coming off here, and then feed it in smooth. And then by the time I'm in second gear under power, that's when we start, you know, putting all the power to it. So anyway, I thought that'd be interesting for you to see. And then obviously right after this is where I'm letting off, slowing down. See? So that's that. Back to the run.